Hello gamers, Matt Lepke here with another box breaking. In this box breaking, I'm going to bust open the Guild boxed set of Sonnia Crid and her crew. Zoom out here for you a little bit, real quick. I already popped her open once and took a look at her for myself. I was going to get her painted quite some time ago and I haven't gotten around to it, so I figured this would be a good time to share with the world what is in the Sonnia Crid box set. You have Sonnia Crid, Samuel Hopkins, and 3 Witchling Stalkers, which, by the way, these guys are quite easy to paint, the Witchling Stalkers. I painted one, actually I painted this one up at Gen Con a few years ago as part of their painting competition. I had never seen the model before, and in 45 minutes you can do quite a nice job on these guys. So, when I get around to doing my off the palette, I'm going to try and paint them as a squad. As you can see, they have a lot of colors that are very similar, so this would be a good one to do them all at the same time. As usual, with every Malifaux card, you have the name of the figure, you have the cost here, you have the basic stats. In this case, the weapons and the attacks that Sonnia has is Ruined Blade, Pistol. Her wounds are off here on the side. Preview of her abilities, triggers, actions and spells. If you open it up, on every card, abilities, actions, and triggers will be on this side unless there's too many. They'll carry over here like this does here. She carries over to the other side with her triggers, and then there's her spells and all the costs and everything you pretty much need to know. I mean, you might have to reference the book here and there. And then on the back, well, this is really the front of the card, but then on the what I call the back is a real quick overview of the card. You have the fact that she's a unique. She's 4 points. She's uses the ram head as her base, and what she looks like, their painted version. Then you have your 3 Witchling Stalkers, which are basically, you know, they'll open up the same way. Boom, boom. Same preview here. Abilities, cost, wounds, abilities, triggers. Set those aside, and then we'll take a look at the models. We'll look at the Witchling Stalkers first, since they're like minions. This is the guy that I actually have painted up here somewhere, unless I gave him away. I might have done that. So there's a fair amount of detail on these figures, but don't let that intimidate you. It's the right amount of detail. It's just enough detail that if you're an advanced painter, you'll have fun painting the model. If you're a beginner painter, it's one that'll push you to learning more, and it won't frustrate you too much. Same thing with this guy here. Very little cleanup on these models, maybe a little bit in the fingers. This guy's got a 6-shooter that you can clearly tell is a 6-shooter right here. He's got his sword on his back and he's doing some kind of Zen thing on the side. Ooh. I never caught that before. I don't know, maybe I did that when I opened it up. I'm not going to mess with that too much. I kind of like the sword overhead. It's bent though. You can tell right there that I probably did that. That's probably not from them. I'm not going to try and straighten that up right now because I will probably snap it off. Again, he's doing another Zen thing. These must be the Chinese Western guys. Set him aside. Real quick, just grab her right-hand man, which is Samuel Hopkins. He has a bear trap on him. Again, a good bit of detail, but it's not so much detail that you shouldn't be able to paint this at any level of your painting skills. And you should probably be able to paint this figure in about an hour to pretty high tabletop quality. Almost a professional level in an hour. If you're a pro, you should be able to paint this figure in about 15 minutes. And then we move on to Sonnia. Sonnia is a pretty tough looking chick. She's got this really cool sword that I think goes on her back like that. Yep. Goes on her back somewhere in there like that. But again, a fine amount of detail. If you're a beginner painter, this is really good to learn how to paint right here on these robes. They're high enough, they're pronounced enough that you can do washes and dry brushes with very little patience, actually, and teach yourself how to paint on this model. They've done an excellent job at balancing their models for painters of all levels. And they're really good looking models. So, we have the Sonnia Crid box set from Malifaux, or for Malifaux from Wyrd Miniatures, a company that has been growing in a lot of popularity in the last couple years. Their box sets are relatively inexpensive. They run anywhere from about $24 to $40. Thank you for watching this box breaking. If you have questions or comments, please leave them in the bottom of the post underneath the video here. You can also visit us at gamer-goggles.com. We would love to see you there. Find us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. That would be great. Thank you. Have a good day.